The original comic I wanted to talk about was The Watchmen, but somebody's already doing that. So I'm going to be talking about Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 is actually a video game originally, but Valve, the company that made the video game, put out a webcomic on their site. It originally wasn't a graphic novel, but from it there was a 7-part series that came out about, basically the story, because the video game itself doesn't really have a story. It's just fighting other people online. And the story is that two brothers who were born rich argue over this land that they inherited, which is pretty much worthless, and they send mercenaries to fight for the land. But they had a third brother named Gray who is way smarter than them, and he killed them and sent an army of giant robots after the mercenaries. It's not really complex, but it's really, really funny, and it's interesting to see the story behind the video game because it has a really interesting art style, both the video game and the comic book. It's sort of 60s-ish because it takes place in the 60s and 70s, and it's the art style in the video game is sort of like Incredibles. There's so much to the comic book, but it's not really that complex. But if you like really funny, really action-y comic books, and if you like TF2, then you'll like this comic book. It's only available as a webcomic on, I don't even know what website, but it's just available as webcomic.